controversial letter issued of the National Congress following backlash over comments he made about President-Elect His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. So in a post on Facebook dated 10th December 2024, Prince David Osei apologized for his comments and called for harmony amongst the populace. And this is what he says. I deeply apologize if my words during the campaign offended anyone from the NDC. We were all focused on winning, but now let's move forward and live in peace. God bless Ghana. And if we can recall, following Mahama's victory in 2024 elections, Prince David Osei, in a now deleted post intended to congratulate the president-elect, stated that he himself will be president one day. And this post, however, it was met with insults. Typical Ghana. You can't mess somewhere and want to come back and then be nice again. So people really lambasted him and all that. And in his response, he labeled one of the commenters as a fool and questioned why he couldn't aspire to be president, suggesting even a drunkard had been elected.
Very unfortunate.
And the remarks were highly interpreted as an insult to Mahama, fueling anger amongst Ghanaians, particularly NDC supporters, which this one I do not. I don't support that statement.
That's very unfortunate one.
Even a drunkard. So many times I ask myself, where was he seen drunk? Or where has he been seen drinking? If you are speaking about people in power, make sure you have your facts, because they can get up and come at you anytime. I think His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, for a couple of times, have been labeled.
Yeah, he's a kind man, very, very kind. Yeah.
Has been labeled as that, and His Excellency Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia has also been labeled as something else. And I feel that democracy in Ghana is not being practiced like how it's supposed to. Because in some other countries, you can't insult some presidents and have your way. But is it that we have overdose of democracy? That's why we do some things. Let me come to you, Magic.
No, I think sometimes we play too much. And you see, some insults are expensive, I'm telling you. Not all jokes are expensive, but some insults are expensive. If Prince... For me, initially, I didn't hear that, or I didn't see what he wrote saying even a drunkard has been.
Yeah, when he congratulated Mahama and he said that one day he'll be president.
Yeah.
And someone came commenting, you were a fool. How can you be a president? And he said even a drunkard has been elected.
Yes, that's very unfortunate one. And you see, for me, when you do that, the NDC.
But let me add this one before you continue. Let me add this one. He later had a conversation with Andy Dusty. Mm-hmm. And he said that he was not the...
No, excuse. I don't want to... No, I don't want to...
Oh, no, I want to tell you about it.
No, Chris.
No, I want to tell you about it.
Please,
let me land.
No, don't go there.
No, let me land. No, for the purpose of this conversation we are having.
Don't go there.
No.
Stop that.
I just want to...
Wait.
Stop that. Let me land.
Magic.
The guy insulted the president.
Yes, I understand.
Magic. But let him state his own...
Yes, so he came back to say that he had a conversation with Andy Dusty saying that in fact, he slept and he left his phone with his cousins and friends. And so they were actually...
Foolish, I'm telling you. Very foolish one. Very, very foolish one. How can you say you left your phone with your brother, so he's the one who
responded
to... Come on. About you kids in this country. That's foolish explanation. You see, when it comes to politics, one thing I've learned, if you are saying now, because of social media, you can't say anything and just go to feel like that. President Akufo-Addo tweet that he made 2012, 2010, 2011 came back at him about doing issue about ECOWAS, telling man that if you elected ECOWAS president in this way, you are corrupt, drunk, and those things. When he was nominated as ECOWAS chairman, all these things came back at him. So when it comes to Hetty, the internet, the way the internet is doing now, the
internet doesn't forget.
No, people go and pull your tweets, your comments, your post that you made. It will come back at you. So for me, very, very good that he has apologized. And for me, I always say when someone does something, he apologizes. The only thing is for you is just to forgive him.
Which one did he apologize
for saying what he said to
which one?
No,
the drunkard.
The drunkard issue.
No, the drunkard. He didn't come to apologize. He came to explain himself.
No. But I learned. He has apologized now that he's sorry for what he said. That's very unfortunate statement he said. For me, I'm one king here. I'll just beg for him because the NDC people will come. And when there are certain things when you say you have to be punished. And I know NDC will punish him dearly for what he said. For not just now, but I know NDC will punish him. You don't have to use such words. You see, very unfortunate. So Hetty, I'm just begging for Ghanaians to forgive him, for NDC people to forgive him. That's very, very unfortunate statement. Very, very
Chris,
unfortunate.
let me come to you. Quick one.
You see, if you have people with this kind of mentality standing on platforms to campaign for you, you can only hope for a loss. You understand? And this was the same guy who was, I think, when they came to when they were in Takrade, he was here, right? He also came to Takrade. He was part of the team that came to Takrade for the
GSTS.
Yeah, GSTS. He was part.
Yes,
and he
even spoke.
He even spoke.
Nonsense that he said. And Kwasi Asam that he.
You
see, if you do that, we also come back at you. If you do that, those who love NDC, those who love the humble, will come back at you.
If you have a political ambition, right, and you speak like this, people will see you as not being a deep person. People will see you as not being deep. You understand? And politics is a crazy business. I mean, it's a big business. It should be deep. If you want to venture into politics, if you have political ambition, aside from the fact that
you have to be
having that big heart to tolerate people,
yes,
you also have to be deep. If people come at you and you decide to write these things, it means you are not deep. You are not tolerant, and people will not take you serious. I mean, people will not be serious with you. So that is what I'm talking about.